What is up, awesome people, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time walkthrough part 38. So in the last episode, prepare for yourselves for a little story here, because it's story time. In the last episode, we got ourselves a pocket cuckoo that we had to go wake up Talon because he's a heavy sleeper, of course. Made the cuckoo happy, then in return for that, we ended up getting a cuckoo called Kojuro. Now, he's no ordinary cuckoo because he's blue, and he wouldn't crow because he's missing his owner, which turned out to be the cuckoo lady's brother. So we had to go hunt down him in Lost Woods, and then he said, oh, we're a Mr. Nice guy, sorry. And then we had to go to Kakariko Village because he gave us an odd mushroom to see the old hag in the potion shop who gave us no potion to give back to him. And then instead of finding that old punk dude, we found a Kokari girl who gave us a purchase sword, and then we went and saw the tradesman in Gerudo Valley, and then he gave us the Big Goron sword, but it's broken unfortunately. Then he told us to go see the Goron behind us who's rubbing his eyes due to eye irritation thanks to the eruption that apparently happened yesterday. And now he's given us a prescription to go to Zora's domain, see the King Zora, who's going to give us some eye drops for that eye irritation. Oh my god, that was a long story. I can't believe that happened all in one episode. So in this episode, because that's what matters the most, we actually are going to make our way towards Zora's domain to see King Zora and hopefully get the eye drops for this Big Goron's eye irritation. Okay, so that's all underway and all done, and oh my god, I'm a bit breathless after all that. Alright, so we're going to start the episode because I'm done talking. The quickest way that I thought would be the fastest way back to Zora's domain, because it is quite a bit of a trek back from here to Zora's domain, and as you can tell I'm pretty breathless already, is through Goron City, through the Lost Woods shortcut in there, and then from Lost Woods, you'll remember that there's a shortcut in there to Zora's domain, well, outside of Zora's domain anyway. So anyways, let's head towards Goron City and let's start this massive trek. And hopefully it's not going to be as long explaining what happened in this episode and next episode. Alright, so in Goron City, so the shortcut for Lost Woods is down on the 3rd level, or the level just above the ground floor. And it's right in here. Easiest way to find it is, of course, you'll find the Lost Woods music being played. And of course that Goron sitting in front of it. Alright, so grab your bombs, put a bomb down here. I've actually never used this shortcut at all in this walkthrough yet, so this is the first. Boom, baby! Excuse me, that actually hurt my voice doing that. I'm going to do the prescription now. And head through the shortcut. And like I said, this will head us into Lost Woods. Yippee! So there's a lot of walking done. Alright, so head to your left and you'll find the shortcut to Zora's River. How handy is that? We just saved about 10 minutes of walking. Oh, we cut that down to about a minute. Alright, dive down here. Come on. Yes. I wasn't quite sure if we we're going to make that. Right, so in Zora's River. My god, that saved us a lot of time. Oh, I hated doing that trek as a kid. Right. So the same old, play Zelda's Lullaby in front of the waterfall. Oh my god. Playing this reminds me I've got to do Water Temple very soon. No, don't even think of that damn temple. Alright. So that just gained us access to Zora's domain. Why do I have to keep playing Zora's Lullaby? I reckon that's stupid, you gotta keep doing that. Once you've got access, you should have permanent access, but no! You've gotta play it every time you want to enter Zora's domain. So annoying. Thank God I don't have to come here very often, because once this is all thought out, you can now take that shortcut from Lake Hylia. But anywho, focusing on the present, make your way to the King Zora. So many stairs, so many stairs. I'm gonna find things to whinge about in this episode. Anyways, once you get to King Zora, show him the prescription. Oh, this is, well, eye drops. You might say we have them. You might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the Lake Laboratory, he can make the eye drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh Can you make it before they spoil? We sure bloody can. Well, I hope we can anyway. So you use the prescription and receive the eyeball frog. Be quick and deliver it to Lake Hylia while it's cold. So the quickest way to Lake Hylia would be not the warp song, because I can show what happens if you do that, but I'm not even going to, because you'll be left with 1 second on the clock, not ways. So the quickest way would be coming down the stream. Oh, this is gonna be a quick one. 3 minutes we've got. So the quickest way I quickly devised, because I was trying to think of any other quick ways to get there, which there isn't without using the warp song, but like I said, if you do use that, you'll be left with 1 second on the clock. Not very wise to do. So we're gonna have to take the trekking mode for this. So exit Zora's domain, the way you came in. Bit of a lag, unfortunately. Whoa! Ignore that. Head down here. You're gonna have to go through the Octoroks. Run, Link, run! Sorry, run, KrimZen, run! So roll if you do come across an Octorok, you won't take any damage. Head down here. Haha, you missed. Head down here. And as you can see, it's going to take about a minute just to get out here. Shut up, Navi! Alright. I probably should... Ooh, that was lucky. Should have jumped a little bit earlier. But yeah, this uses up a minute on the clock. So you've only got 2 minutes to get to Lake Hylia on Eponia. Now that's not too hard. Given you don't fuck up. Which I sometimes tend to do. Then on this side, grab your Ocarina out. Blah, blah, blah. I hate having a control stick for the seas. It's quite annoying. Anyways, play Eponia's song. Call our trusty friend Eponia. Where the hell is she? There. Come on, Eponia, move a little bit faster. We're on the clock here. Jump on Eponia. And as I usually say, ride like the wind, Eponia! And when I mean ride like the wind, I bloody mean it! There's really no time to stuff around in this one. The closest I've ever got to failing this one is 2 seconds on the clock. And I don't know how that actually happened. Right, so head this way, past the boulder where you met one of the Poes, past the place where I fluked the Poe, and head towards the place we got the heart piece from the Deku shrub from the ground, if you remember that as a kid, which is just down here. Now you could not get off your horse and do the ladder trick if it's still there, but it's just quicker doing this. So, or if you got your horse lessons down right, jump the fences and head to Lake Hylia. Now we've got a minute left on the clock if you've done that correctly. So in other words, whoa, glitch mania much? Wow. Okay, that's a bit bizarre. Never mind the glitch in the background, I have no idea what my graphics is doing at the moment. There's a whole bunch of links everywhere, but that's quite funny. Ha ha ha. Anyways, back into the Lake Laboratory. Or the Lakeside Laboratory that I call it. Well, it is called Lakeside Laboratory, but anyways, talk to this guy. Hello there, son. I'm researching the process of making medicine by mixing Lake Hylia's water with various unusual compounds. Perhaps you've met that old lady from the potion shop. She is like a student of mine. Ho ho ho. And with that, show him the water. Whoa. Oh wow. I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Zora's domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious! Tonight I'll cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Such great stuff! Please say thank you to King Zora! What? These are for making Big Goron's eye drops? Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. And with that, he gets making the eye drops. I must say, that was quite a marvellous performance. Here it is. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so oh frick's sakes, another one on the clock. So it won't last at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young, you can do it. Thanks! Alright, the quickest way for this would be, unfortunately, to go through Kakariko, because I want to use the plant that we planted, because that's the quickest way up Death Mountain. Yep, that's the way I'm going. So we traded the eyeball frog for the world's finest eye drops. Hurry, take them to Big Goron before they go bad. So I got 4 minutes to do this one, and we've got to bloody need them. It would be very wise to go double check if you've got the plant checked. Oh my god, how the fuck do I get out of here? Be very wise to check if you've got the magic plant planted at Death Mountain. And the graphics is making me trip out on this one. Wow, that's terrible. You can tell I'm using an emulator. Anyways, through Hyrule Field, jump the fence. Now you need to make your way to Kakariko, which is directly north from here, but we have to do a little bit of running around, unfortunately. Follow the path would be the quickest way. From here, keep heading straight. Like I said, the quickest way, or the more effective way to use a pony is basically once your carrot is recovered after using it, use it. You'll get your speed boosts more effectively. And if you need an extra boost, go ahead, just spam the other ones. But don't use them all because you'll get a bit of a lag on recovery. Now this bridge is going to get... That was my fault. Good. I didn't want that bridge stuffing me over. Stop, Eponia. Stop. Down we go. Head up the stairs into Kakariko. Now we've used nearly 2 minutes, unfortunately, getting here. Which is scary. Right. From here, you need to make your way to Death Mountain Trail. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this is the fastest route. You could try and do Zora's Domain shortcut, but I'm pretty sure you'll probably miss. I haven't tried it, and I'm not saying it probably wouldn't work. I'd probably say you're going to get damn close. Alright. So like I said, if you don't have the floaty plant planted, you're going to have a bad day, unfortunately, because you're just going to make it. Otherwise, if you do have the plant, you've probably got about a minute to spare left on the clock. So we're at Death Mountain Trail, and lucky for me, I do have the plant planted, because I am not running like the fucking wind to get there without it. I've done it once before through a playthrough, and I actually clocked this with 2 seconds left on the clock. If I missed the C-down action, I would have had to do that all over again, and no thank you to that one. So hop on the planty thing, otherwise run like the fucking wind. Gotta love the glitchy graphics. Jump off here. And now there's no eruption up here, thank God, so run. Unfortunately though, you're gonna have a bad day with a Wolf Sculptulus, so grab your fucking arrows, because I'm not gonna stuff around with a hookshot, I'm just gonna slaughter them. Because you know me with Wolf Sculptulus, I hate them! There they are, the fucking bastards. I go figure out the mist, didn't I? I was hoping to get it from that distance and then just climb up. What the hell? I didn't press C down, I pressed C up, I pressed C down. Shit, there's a minute left on the clock. Ah! What the fuck? Shit, that scared me! Die! Now run! Oh, climb like your life depended on it! Climb! Well, that's better than what I did last time I played through. Better than at 2 seconds on the clock. I did stuff around a little bit at the bottom, but I kind of knew I'd have at least 50 seconds left on the clock. Alright, so grab the eye drops from out of your inventory if you haven't already. And show them to the Big Goron. Really? You brought the eye drops! I'm so relieved! I'm going to use them right now! Wait for it. Ah! Wow! This is stimulating! It's working! It's great! Now I can get back to my blade business! My work is not very consistent, so I'll give this to you so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Wait just patiently. Wait. Oh, I made that wrong. Oh well. The Big Goron sword. You got the claim check for it. You can't wait for the sword to be complete! Yippee! I finally got the Big Goron sword! Alrighty, so... I'm trying to think how many days you had to wait. I know you're going to play Sun Song quite a fair bit. So there's Sun Song number 1. We're going to need to play it probably 3 days. If I can play the right C button. If anyone playing on this bloody controller stick for C buttons actually doing this like me, you'll understand my pain when it comes to hitting the wrong C. Alright, so there's day number 1. I hate the C stick. I really, really do. So it's on number 3. So there's 1.5 days. So that should be 2 days. Yep, 2 days. We'll try 2 days. For this day, you'll need to go down into Death Mountain. And then come out again. Otherwise, it just won't work. Speak to the Big Goron. I think it's another day, though. It's usually the magic number 3 when it comes to video games. Everything works by the number 3. Not yet. Hey, you are impatient. You are impatient. I'm not impatient. I just want my Big Goron sword. Anyways, 2.5 days. Make that 3 days. I'm pretty sure it's 3 days, because like I said, when it comes to video games, 3 is the magic number. I don't know why, but it just is. There's a lot of games where 3 is just the magic number. So head down into Death Mountain Crater, head back up, refresh it, get the Big Goron back up. Speak to him. I made this. Trade for claim check. Claim check. Complete. That sword is my finest work. And we got the Big Goron sword! Yippee! This blade was forged by a master smith and won't break, unlike that Goron down in Goron City, who's a fucking rip-off. I got that as a kid and I thought, yippee! I got the Big Goron sword, easy! I didn't have to do that stupid side quest. Meanwhile, Water Temple boss, I'm pretty sure it was, I used it, 200th hit, and what do you know, it fucking snaps in half, and I had to beat the Water Temple boss. So I got raked up the ass with no loot, basically, that when I was a kid, and I wasn't very happy, so I rage quit, turned the game off, and actually forgot to save. So more raging, and yeah, that's basically why my sad sale of why you don't get the Goron's Big Goron sword. Anyways, that's it for this episode. So, next episode, yes, I can't stall it anymore. We are going down into the Water Temple. So, until then, this is Lady KrimZen, who's going to be crying on the side because I've got to do Water Temple, saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!